All right, so this week we're, like I said at the top of the show, we're doing something a little bit different. We're throwing in a little mini review.
This is going to get like a little extra sound.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. I like that. So we're doing Bright, the movie Bright. That's Netflix's first foray into the box office blockbuster, sort of.
Kind of makes up their own rules here.
They kind of do. We'll get into that a little bit later. So obviously, this movie, it's got Will Smith. It's got Joel Edgerton. It's got Noomi Rapace, Lucy Fry. There's a guy called Edgar Ramirez, Happy Anderson, Dawn Oliveri, and a whole bunch of other people dressed as orcs, elves. I'm pretty sure there's like some fairies in there and some stuff.
Oh, yeah,
as well.
there is.
Yeah, there's like at least one fairy that gets brutally murdered.
There's two.
There's two. That's right. There is two.
One at the start, one at the end, just for good measure, mate.
What if it's the same one?
Surely.
He didn't die.
He didn't die
at the start.
He made it, baby.
Oh, yeah. Fairy lives do matter.
Yeah.
Will Smith, you fuck. All right, so why don't you tell us what this movie's about?
So it's set in a world where mystical creatures live side by side with humans. A human cop forced to work with an orc, stumble across a magical weapon everybody is prepared to kill for. Spoiler alert, this whole thing's going to be spoiled.
It's a wand.
It's a wand, mate.
Yeah, by the way, full spoilers on this one.
Because this movie has really nothing to spoil.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like
100%.
This movie is like stereotypical cop movie. The only thing that I wish is that this was Will Smith's last day on the job.
Well, he said like something like, he said, I'm 5 years away from retirement or something like that.
Why would you say that?
How is that a conversation that you have? It's like saying, I'm 5 years away from winning a gold medal. I've just got to start now.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. You know what I mean? Will Smith, get your shit together. Stop lying to your wife.
Man, you know what's one thing I noticed about this movie is that it tried to really push, like, I guess the racial issues in the world that are happening now into this movie, but did it in the worst fucking possible way I've ever seen.
The worst way?
I feel like it.
Now, before we get into it, because there are a couple more things that I do want to talk about before we actually start, like talking about the movie. Directed by David Ayer, obviously the director of End of Watch and Suicide Squad.
Not something that they should be putting on their posters.
End of Watch is good.
Not too bad.
Also, so is Fury. He directed that as well.
Did he do Fury?
Yes, I do like that movie. Written by Max Landis, who hasn't done a whole bunch of stuff that you know.
It kind of shows with this movie, if you ask me.
And this is what we're talking about at the top of the show, but it has a budget that is estimated upwards of $90 million, which we spoke about Bumblebee before being $70 million.
That's insane. That's insane.
Where does Netflix get this goddamn money? They've just upped it to like $15 a month in Australia.
I just had to upgrade my